Welcome to Dover International Speedway for the final race of the round of 16. After today's 12 drivers will try and race for a championship in order to cut it down to 8, which will cut it down to 4. Let's take a look at some of the drivers to watch for. Brad Keselowski, he's on the pole, but he's good on points. He's locked in to the second round of the playoffs, so he won't have to worry about much today. Ryan Blaney, he is above the cut line, but only by 4 points to 21. He needs a good day if he wants to move on. Joey Logano, he's plus 10 on the cut line. He needs a good day as well. A couple of stage points and a top 10 finish will definitely help the 22 team. Matt Kenseth, he's even lower. He's plus 8 on the cut line. The 20, he needs a good day as well if he wants to stay in the playoffs. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., he's minus 16. He needs to get in. He needs a good day, though. He's starting 21st. It'll be a bit of a challenge for the 17. Austin Dillon, he's minus 11. Same thing with Stenhouse. He needs a good day starting mid-pack. But if he can get stage points, he can fight to make it to the next round. Kyle Larson, he's plus 15. He's good, but he has not been good at Dover. He needs one of those solid Kyle Larson days. Clint Boyer, he's minus 4. He's the first one beneath the cut line. The 14 team, they have some work to do. And Chris Buescher is basically in a must-win situation. He didn't qualify, so he'll start last, the rear of the field today. The engines are fired, and as the cars begin to roll off of pit road, we'll take a look at your Gander RV 400 starting lineup. Starting lineup will roll across your screen. In row 1 will be Brad Keselowski next to Kevin Harvick. In row 2, Martin Truex Jr., the winner at Chicagoland, next to Chase Elliott. Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin. Hamlin won at New Hampshire. He's already locked in as well. Matt Kenseth next to Jimmy Johnson in row number 4. Row 5, rounding out your top 10, Joey Logano next to Eric Jones. And in row 6, Ryan Blaney next to Kurt Busch. Row 7, Kyle Larson needs to get to the front of the pack next to McMurray. And in row 8, Austin Dillon and Clint Boyer. Row 9, Ryan Newman and Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his final Dover start. Row 10, Casey Kane and Daniel Suarez. Row 11, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Paul Menard. And in row 12, Trevor Bayne and AJ Allmendinger. Michael McDowell and Eric Almirola in row number 13. And in row number 14, front row teammates Castle and Reagan. Danica Patrick and Ty Dillon in row number 15. And row 16, it is Matty D next to Greg Gaulding. And in the final 2 rows, Jeffrey Earnhardt in the 25 and Corey LaJoie. And then it's J.J. Yaley next to Chris Buescher. Lowe's race facts, 400 laps, 120 laps for the first 2 stages. Stage 3 is 160 laps. Matt Kenseth was the winner of this race last year. Green flag in the air. We're racing the last race until the round of 12. Couple of playoff guys. And there's a car on the wall in turn 3. It's David Reagan. That will bring out the caution on lap 43, not even halfway through the first stage. Looks like Reagan just cut down a tire and he hit the outside wall, but very minor damage to the 38. He'll make some repairs and he'll be back out on the racetrack. Coming up on LaJoie. And car around turn 2, that's Danica Patrick, and that will bring out the second caution on lap number 80. Let's take a look at what happened to Danica Patrick. On the inside of Landon Castle, it looks like she gets loose off the exit of turn number 2 and slides to the apron where she was able to save it. No damage to the 10. She'll grab 4 fresh tires. Ryan Blaney grabs stage 1. And on strategy, Blaney was able to hold off Harvick and grab the win. This is stage 2. Don't pay attention to that. It was stage 1, but Blaney with the win. Bunch of cars nose to tail, and car hard on the wall. That's Paul Menard. Went head on for the turn 3 wall, and that will bring out the caution here in stage number 2. Let's take a look at what happened to Menard. Just pinched Suarez down in the corner, and Suarez wasn't willing to give any room. Menard overcorrected and smacked the wall very hard in turn number 3. He'll have a lot of right front damage, and that will end the day for Paul Menard. Kevin Harvick wins Stage 2. And Harvick with a good Stage 2 victory. Now the Stage 2 results are up here. See, guys like Blaney and Boyer getting crucial points for their playoff chances. Caution with 46 laps to go due to debris on the front straightaway. Kevin Harvick wins in Dover. And a big win for Harvick. That means he'll have the most points out of anyone in the round of 16. He gets his 5th win of the season, the most of any driver this year, as Harvick will do his burnouts as two Toyotas and a Ford win the races here in the round of 16. Here again to RV 400 results. Chase Elliott, his 6th career 2nd place finish, and his 2nd at Dover. Johnson with a good finish with Kenseth, Keselowski, Blaney, Logano, your top 10. Guys like Jones, a non-playoff guy, getting up there, the highest non-playoff guy to finish, as there were 16 lead lap cars in this race. So guys like Stenhouse, that was not good for his playoff chances. He'll most likely miss the round of 12, as a bunch of guys got lapped on that long run towards the end. As here's your rest of your results. As Menard was the only driver to DNF today. So the moment we've all been waiting for, playoff standings. Harvick, Truex, and Hamlin, the 3 winners of the round. Busch, Elliott, and Keselowski are all locked in on points. Johnson, Kurt Busch, Kenseth, all were able to make it past Stage 1. Blaney and Logano, and thanks to the good finish by Clint Bowyer, he beats out Kyle Larson by 1 point. Larson was 15 points to the good and ends up missing the next round. The next full race will be the Alabama 500. The Bank of America 500 is next, but we'll only show you the winner. This is American Sports Coverage signing off.